Stay tuned for the fact check so you can hear all the facts that were wrong.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
I've never met Aaron Weakley,
Oh, hi.
but I heard he's the ultimate boy. He is so darn human. I wish I were flawed like Mr. Weakley.
Oh my God. This is a huge day.
Yeah.
Aaron
He's
meets
so
the
big.
robot.
Yeah.
He has a very cute smile. I wish they made robots with teeth.
Oh, yeah. See, this is the thing about the robot. He's very sad.
He is a cute smile, but
he has a cute smile.
but it's no
No teeth.
He doesn't, because he doesn't need to eat.
Yeah, exactly.
I run on electricity. If I'm correct, you get your energy from food.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Aaron's here.
Aaron's here.
Welcome,
Aaron. Just fresh off the airplane.
You banged on the door. I was down for like 1 minute.
Oh, so you're recovering still a little bit.
No. I was like, if you give me 5 minutes, I'm gonna nap.
Yes.
So
any free 5 minutes.
I heard you came in here at a certain time. I'm like, oh, I got at least an hour to nap.
Yeah.
Then we yanked you right out.
Thank God. I don't need a nap. I'm here to party.
You got to adjust to the time zone, man.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
This was a very haphazard trip. We're talking on the phone yesterday, and I just go, should you come out tomorrow morning and
Oh my
we'll
God.
record some more of our podcast?
Well, Dax, because we have to finish. I said, yeah, I was kind of just waiting to see,
Yeah.
what schedule is. And he goes, well, fuck, this week probably would have been good. And I'm like,
Mm.
It was a regret. Started as a regret. And then I
Yeah.
said, wait a minute, it's not too late. Okay, I have an exciting update for you.
But first, I want to ask Aaron an important question.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay. Would you rather eat someone's hair, skin, or spit?
skin.
Or fingernail.
Skin?
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, God, not a fingernail. No. Skin.
Oh, yeah, fingernail we added in later. Skin.
Oh, I'd eat skin all day over fucking hair and spit.
Okay, what
And nails.
can you order it? So skin
Okay.
easiest.
Skin. I'd be honored to eat some skin.
Don't you think the context is a little relevant? Because it's really like, what one do you want in your food? One of those items has to be in your food. I said spit because you wouldn't know
Okay, but if you would,
if you did know.
Yeah.
if you did know, I'd rather chew on someone's skin.
Ah.
Okay,
so-
well, let's be really specific because I was just telling Monica all about Aaron Stinchcomb and the murder and all that.
Yeah.
And there was a period, Monica, where he worked at Big Boys, the same one that Aaron and I worked at.
Oh, sure.
You've heard our Big Boy stories.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now here's your choice. Shit comes making a malt.
No, say it normal.
Oh, sorry. When you're a murderer?
I know, but he had a bad life. You
Okay.
said the carpet
Yeah,
burning
there's a
or
lot of
whatever.
burning carpet. So Stinchcomb's making you a malt,
Okay.
and you either see him spit in it really big or cut off the tip of his finger and put it in the malt.
And a malt.
Yeah.
I guess I'd have the.
Or take a hair out of his head and put it in there.
Fuck, his
I think
hair.
I'd have the spit and the malt. Yeah.
Really? And then skin?
And then skin on any solid food.
Okay, it's like a
Oh,
salad if it
okay.
was in the mix.
I mean, preferably a hamburger or something, but yeah.
Right, okay.
So it just felt like
you don't
that.
get to
But
pick.
yeah, salad. No, that's fine. I would think it was, or I'd pretend it was ham or something.
That ended up in your milkshake.
Ham. It comes out sometimes.
Everything
Yeah.
I eat is ham when
All
I
I
don't
eat
know what
is
it is.
ham.
Ew.
If I don't know what it is, I assume it's ham.
You should have saw him when he was younger. All he did was eat ham.
All right.
Okay. So we got well, that's fun because
So-
now we have three different things. I said spit, he said skin, you said hair.
Yeah, and I asked
Wobby or fingernails?
No, it's skin.
he was skin. I asked Callie,
Oh, good.
and she's the only other person who said hair like me.
Wow.
I think because girls deal with so much hair all the time and it's on your brush and you're taking it out and the whole you have a much closer
Yeah.
relationship with hair.
Should we ask Kristen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to.
She's not going to answer because she's
You
baking.
think she's
but
a hair
let's find out.
person?
I hope.
Who do you think's a fingernail person?
I want to hang with that
sicko.
person. Maybe Walt Goggins would like.
Yeah.
That one came out because I, in the last episode, was picking at my fingernails and then I was like moving it around and I dropped. And then I said, somebody is going to find this and many people, including you, I think is going to find this so disgusting.
Hi. Quick question, because we're polling everyone. You are either going to find in your food
At a restaurant.
a long.
No, don't say long. just say it normal.
Hair, skin, spit, or fingernails.
Don't say fingernail.
Hair.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
That's a big victory for Monica. But by the way, I don't know why it's such a big victory because I agreed that it's probably women feel fine with hair.
She said it so fast. She knew. Hair, obviously.
But Mama,
such
what
not an
about
obvious answer to me.
Spit? You wouldn't know. You just wouldn't know. You'd be eating, and then someone spit in there, and you go, "Oh, I didn't know."
But I would know because you just told me.
Yeah, exactly.
I would find it.
Correct.
So if you're going to tell me after I ate, I spit in that, it's going to make me a little nauseous. And here's the bacteria levels in spit are super high. Skin could have some sort of a fungus. Fingernails are dirty.
Blood.
People have stuff under them.
They scratch their asshole.
Yeah, hair generally, you don't scratch your asshole with your hair.
Unless it's so long.
Sometimes
you're
I do
washing
floss
it-
Unless
with
you're
my
Rapunzel.
So, a reasonable amount.
Yeah. Okay, that was the right.
There's not bacteria on hair.
That was the right answer for your gender.
I feel so vindicated.
What do you want in your food, Dax?
Aaron wants skin because he'll pretend it's ham, and then I want spit because I wouldn't know.
But you would know.
But I would
again,
know.
that's
Someone
it.
would say, "Hey, there's spit in here," or they go, "There's a hair in here," or there's skin.
Yeah.
I probably would continue to eat if there's spit. By the way, there's spit in all your food because people are talking in the kitchen and coughing.
Well, maybe not all your food.
Some of the food, yeah.
Kristen, don't you think you've eaten my hair?
Oh, I know I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said to know Monica is to have pulled her hair out of like your armpit randomly and thought, how the
It's just
fuck
on
is
you.
that?
It's just always on you.
For sure.
All right.
Okay, well, I
thanks
appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for answering. I know you got a busy cooking project going.
No problem.
All right, love you.
I'll try to keep my spit, hair, fingernails, and skin up. I
No,
love
put it
you.
all in there.
Throw it in.
Make a
Only
salad
in yours,
tonight.
All right, I love you.
Bye.
Yeah, see, if it's Kristen's, I'll eat all of it.
Yeah,
With a fork and knife.
Yeah.
sure. And ask for a second.
I'm sure I have. Like, I'm sure I've eaten her hair. I've probably accidentally eaten a little bit of her fingernails.
Oh, do you?
That one feels the only one that feels dangerous because it could maybe cut your intestinal tract.
Do you guys not bite your nails?
I do.
I do,
So
and
you've
then
eaten it.
I chew on the nail. And you're right.
Exactly.
Sometimes
It goes
I'm like,
down.
where is the nail?
You ate it.
You ate it.
Do you
Obviously.
put it on a plate or something next to you? Or when you're biting them off?
No.
She
Where'd
kept
you
moving-
said you were moving them?
Oh,
Yeah, she kept moving it all over the couch.
Oh, an ear.
it was
Yeah.
a
Right.
hair.
She like couldn't get comfortable where she was putting it to remember. Maybe
Yes, yes.
best case scenario, remembering where
Yeah.
to throw it away.
That is
but every time she'd commit to a place, she'd be talking, and then she realized like, oh, I'm gonna forget about it there.
Yeah.
And then it'd end up between her.
I put it in here in my computer, but then it was getting a little lost, and I didn't like that, so I put it back up.
your
And then I
pocket?
did drop. It is lost.
Yeah, it went between your legs on the couch at
Yeah.
some point.
I just
Sayonara.
am not that gross. I mean, obviously it's my own.
Oh yeah, I don't care. but-
No one's grossed out by their own.
Oh my God. When I tear, like I tear my nails, or not
Yeah.
my toenails. and
Yeah,
stuff
me
off.
too.
And I wouldn't do this anywhere. Like I wouldn't do this at your house or in here.
Sure.
But at home, I tear it all apart, and it just goes where.
Everywhere.
And, I want it to be away from me, like out in the. So when Ruthie gets so grossed out because like if you vacuum next to my bed, it's like.
Oh my God, so
It's like picks
you're
up
like
a bunch of nails.
7-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a new one to add. Booger. Boogers last for me. Like I I'd rather have everything above but booger.
You'd rather eat a fingernail over a booger?
Yes.
That's extreme.
I think I would too.
Do you want to hear the thing I saved for you?
Yes.
Hi, Monica and Dax. Love this episode so much. I know Monica doesn't read the comments, but I was the person with the clipboard who recognized Monica and said I was a big fan. Just to hopefully quell any anxiety in the future, I wanted to say that no one is judging you for not stopping. Baiting people with emotive causes, no matter how important, is manipulative and counterproductive. Our goal is never to make anyone feel bad. It's great when people stop, but it's totally fine when they don't. We never know what each person is going through. Also, I promise every person out there has received serious verbal abuse. LOL. So a sorry not today is perfect. Most of us who do this job are starving artists, and while we love the causes we represent, it's not our end goal either. Like you, we hope to not be harassing people on the street forever. You definitely didn't lose an armchair. The interaction made my day.
Oh,
Isn't that great?
I feel so bad now.
You feel worse because she was letting you know
worse.
that it's okay,
But
and
she's
you didn't
so
lose.
nice.
And she liked meeting you. It was fine, despite the fact that you were running from her as fast as
She
you could.
doesn't deserve. I know.
Monica's going, thank you. Like, right? You were.
Yes. I didn't know how to handle it.
Yeah, you got overwhelmed. I
Listen,
understand.
that's such a nice person. The fact that she still listens is
Morning
shocking.
Morgantown is her handle. Morning Morgantown.
I like
Shout
that
out.
handle.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for trying to make me feel better.
I was like, yeah, that's right. You leave your town and you come to LA and you don't know what to do, and you just got to find
Exactly.
something. And I can imagine myself having the job when I
Of
first got here.
course.
Yeah. I can put myself in her shoes
Me
very
too.
easily.
Me too. I did
Yeah,
that.
like coming here and just like, God, how on earth do I make a
Mhm.
living? Okay, and some friend tells you, you could be with a
Exactly.
clipboard in front of Ralph's,
Yeah,
which is great because if you get hungry, it's directly behind you.
sure.
There's bathrooms,
Sushi.
sushi.
Yeah. Yeah,
Low-grade sushi.
she's a very nice person.
Yeah, I was happy to read that. And okay, what did she say you can say? Sorry, not today. She said, sounds great.
Yeah, but I'm not good at it. I
Yeah,
always
you
fumble
flubbed it twice.
Yeah.
Can't you just
2 for 2 on flubbing.
put an earpiece in or something?
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I did think like,
That's a great
I need
idea.
headphones, but I
Earbud.
didn't. It was
Well,
too
can't
late.
you just go,
Too late.
well,
Oh, yeah.
when
I've
did,
done it.
how long has she been in the ER? Wait.
Did they intubate?
Have they intubate? I mean, if you hear someone's
Yeah.
dealing with intubation on the phone, you're not going to think they're a dick.
No, you're not.
Aaron, I wish you would have come a couple days earlier because Lincoln had a spectacular birthday party on Sunday and it was volleyball themed.
I saw the new rope,
Yeah. Yeah.
bright yellow rope, and
Yeah,
I was like,
fresh.
I was hoping there was a party coming up, but I missed it, huh?
Yeah, we did 4 games.
Shit.
It was so fun. Did it look intriguing this time?
No.
Nothing.
But I was in the middle of so many other conversations.
Oh,
that
you
had
were?
piqued my interest much more.
What were the topics of those conversations?
So many. The peptides.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
that's
Continued
always a
peptide
combo
debate.
here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Ooh, ask Aaron. Maybe Aaron feels like you do.
how do you feel about peptides, Aaron?
My first thought is that I probably need a lot of peptides.
And we're not.
I want in
I
on the
knew he
peptides.
wasn't going to be. Why did you present it like that? You knew he would not be.
No, I think it could easily go the other way because that would be consistent with Aaron. Because your thing was like, why do we have to do all this shit? Like, and now everyone
I
does
brought
it.
it up subtly to Ruthie, hoping that there'll be peptides in my house at some point.
I really did. I could see it going the other way where he'd be like, yeah, fucking you look how you look. That's also very Aaron.
Apparently not.
Not
Apparently
anymore.
not.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I guess someone's making peptides
That
look
would
good.
have been my guess.
yeah.
This is tricky because, like,
Monica doesn't. She's kind of
I had a whole
anti-peptides.
therapy session about it.
About peptides.
Yes, about the fact that so many people around me are taking these peptides, and there is something in my gut that tells me no to that. Not to other people, but for me.
Sure.
And so, but it's hard when more and more and more people are doing it.
And they like it.
And everyone's yucking it up and loves all the new peptides.
They like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
There was a very funny moment when you brought up that conversation because there was an exchange back and forth where it was like all these numbers. Remember how funny that was?
It was so substance.
Are peptides okay? Even though I said that, I don't think about them 2 seconds. Except for a month ago when I left here, I told Ruthie, you know, they got peptides for or I said, you know, these guys are taking peptides for this and that. I don't even remember what it is now, but I'm like, might want to get in on that. But that's it. I don't know. Are they accessible? Where are these peptides?
Yeah. Well, you can go to a hormone doctor. And most of them can prescribe you them. But this all started because a woman in Germany took a peptide that brings out all the melanin in your skin, and she has turned herself black. And she's moving to Africa because she says she identifies as black.
That's insane.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's offensive on a lot of levels.
Yeah.
That's what started the whole peptide conversation.
The brain peptides.
Oh,
that's what I was interested in.
What's that?
I think it's called dihexy or something. And it's a peptide that, makes you think faster.
More sharp and such.
And I take it on days with interviews and research.
Oh, God.
Like, I need that.
Yeah, clear up
How
some
do
of the
you?
fog.
No, you don't.
Please?
You've done a million interviews without peptides that have been great.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know it's not actually making it worse?
Haven't you realized how
I'm going to have to rely on you to tell me. I've noticed for the last year that your interviews have been bad. And then I'll go, oh, that's about the time
I haven't noticed anything better.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. My memory's a little better. My word recall's a little sharper. And I take it on research interview days. And not
Does
on
it
other
work
days.
instantly?
I don't even know that. I mean, truthfully, I'm not even sure if it works.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't feel any different. Nor do you you're on testosterone.
Yeah.
It's not like you take a shot of testosterone and you're like, I feel.
Right.
You don't feel anything.
Yeah.
You just notice, oh, I've worked out more. I've more engaged. Retrospectively, you kind of notice this.
I was a little bit afraid. I have the implant now, testosterone, in my ass cheek. So this is my second time. I just went in last week, and
oh yeah, one time it looked like you got shot.
It looked like my left butt cheek was gonna fall right off of my body.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't. It like
bruised really bad.
Yeah, I called up there and I was like, I have pictures.
Yeah.
I don't know what you put in me.
See?
But of course, that was so long ago now. I was gladly turned over and let him do it in my other butt cheek.
And this one went off without a hitch?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Nice, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. So, and they said my levels were so good that we don't have to check it for 6 months or so instead of 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's how long it lasts?
It's anywhere from 3 to 6.
Oh, weird.
I never know. I'm never convinced I have testosterone, even when I'm shooting it myself.
Yeah.
Like, am I really putting testosterone in my body? Because I'm not.
You're not
feeling
seeing any
anything.
Yeah, I'm
results.
still tired. And
Right.
I don't have a sex drive.
Yeah. It's not, they're not magic cure-alls. They're just like, it gets your levels to where they were when you were 30. And when you were 30, you weren't like, my God, I'm jumping over cars. You just were how you were.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
But not the melanin. That's not back to when you're 30. That's changing something fundamental about yourself.
This kicked off a very fun debate.
Yeah, I'm really against it.
Yeah, you're really against it. And my counter was like, if you have a range of what your skin color is, like mine in the summer is...
We all have a range.
Yeah. So you have a range of what your skin color is. Me in the summer, I way prefer, right? I'm like 6 shades darker than I am in the wintertime. It's pretty dramatic. I tan pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I way prefer to look that way. I can look that way if I sit in the sun all day. But if I could take a peptide that I would look that exact shade that I naturally look anyways without all the sun damage, it seems kind of crazy not to do that. If you're just picking between hours in the sun versus this peptide
but
for
you're
the same
not
result.
picking that. You don't have to pick that. You could pick just living a normal life where sometimes you look tan and sometimes you don't. Like
But if I have
everyone
a
has
choice,
to
I
deal
would
with.
look tan.
Everyone has to deal with there are things I like about myself and there are things I don't. And there are things that I like in the summer and things that I whatever. Like being able to have everything you want, I think is bad. Buddhism.
Sure.
I think if I could take a peptide for my skin right now.
Oh, yeah, right?
I
Don't you
would.
want it
This is
in the
insane.
summertime?
It's like transparent.
It's
Aaron
who
tans
you
really
are,
gorgeously.
Aaron, it's who you are.
Well, no, it's just him in
It's
the
who I am
winter.
in April.
Exactly.
In April.
Correct. It's who you are in April. So you have to be who you are
Well,
in
thank you.
April.
Well, hold on. Do you have the same policy on whitening toothpaste? You have a range of what your teeth whiteness could be. You can use this
Right.
product that'll make them the whitest they're possible.
Yeah. I
And
think
I'm
that's fine.
Super supportive of that.
I think that's fine. I think whitening toothpaste is fine. I do think it's mostly accessible. Whitening toothpaste.
Right.
I think everyone can have whitening toothpaste.
But now we're jumping topics.
No, it's all connected for me though. It's
So-
like if you are able to make yourself in quotes perfect.
Well, but I think that'd be a good distinction. I'm arguing to be the best version of yourself you can be. You comb your hair, you cut your hair, you brush your teeth, you do all the things, you take care of your skin, you put moisturizer on. You're trying to be the very best version of yourself. And so my favorite version of myself is July, because I think I look best tan. And I can do that through sun damage, or I could do it through a peptide and get no sun damage. It seems preferable.
Okay.
Now, you're right
I don't
about
know
the
what
fact
to
that I'm going to
say.
get sun damage anyways, because I like to be outside and I'm going to be on a boat and riding motorcycles and hiking. So in my case, it's kind of.
I just think we need to, we have limits. Humans have limits on who they can be. And I think that's okay to have limits. And I actually think it's, well, what we did talk about and what came up in therapy, which is I've had a many long years worth of figuring out how to accept myself and physical things that I don't like, being different from everybody else. I feel that for the most part, it's pretty tenuous, but still I've achieved that. And I think it's an important part of being a person to accept yourself.
On the surface, that sounds correct. But I would argue we would draw a line in that statement somewhere.
We're all born looking a certain way.
Yeah.
And there are things we like and things we don't like. And I think you gotta just learn to accept that. And you know, we were at this birthday party with all these children who I think are perfect.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And the idea that they are going to go inject their bodies with things to change who they are is so sad to me.
Yeah.
And I can see it in the children, and we're the children. I mean, we are them. We should just accept who we are.
Yeah, I just think it's a huge spectrum and it's not black or white. It's like we don't accept that our teeth are yellow. We don't accept that we can't see right without glasses. There's tons of stuff. We don't accept that our hair shouldn't be styled and conditioned, and we don't accept that our skin makes enough moisture to look how we want and we put moisture on it. It's just like you're just moving out the ring. But we are. What's that?
We are. That's my whole point is when are you going to
what's
call
the stopping point?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so what I landed on in that conversation was, I felt awkward and had a big nose and was super skinny in high school. And I learned to bet on my personality. And I did that. I made that growth. And that is where my core self-esteem comes from. Also, this is my one trip on planet Earth. And I'm going to go as hard as I can on this trip. I'm going to try to have the exact body I always wanted. And I'm going to try to, I'm going to try to do everything on this one trip.
Aesthetically.
In every single way, every conceivable way, travel to the whole place. Like, I'm going to devour the whole thing.
Sure, that's you.
Yeah.
And you can do that. For me, it's just like, well, when are we going to stop? When everyone looks exactly the same? Like, what?
By the way, I get it. And I think what you're saying is totally valid.
Anyway, well, what else?
You're going to join us. I asked you this morning.
Yeah.
If you would join. Yeah.
I am. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm going to come and ride
Deliver
in the car with
food.
you guys deliver
Very
food.
exciting.
Deliver some
Kind of
foodies.
scared.
Well, you know what you should be scared about? It's pretty consistent. You smell a lot of food and you get pretty hungry, but you're working.
Yeah, there's no time
not
to
time
You
to-
can't eat on the job.
Not time to pull over.
go into their bags of food.
Oh, can we order our own food?
That's what ends up happening
Okay.
is we get home so hungry and ready to order.
Oh,
and then
wow.
I spend way more than I've
40
made.
times what was made.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you explain to it already on the podcast? What we're doing?
We did, but you can do
A
it
little
again.
bit?
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I just wondered. 'cause
Yeah.
I hadn't, no one mentioned it to me, so I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I have a delivery account and we turn it on and then we
Yeah.
just start delivering food and we shoot the shit and then we ask some reader questions, some moral dumbfounding questions, and
It's delightful.
it's delightful.
Yeah.
And you're on a car ride. You know what is interesting? I think I might have already told you this. I'm realizing now I don't know how it'll translate. There's such a specific way people communicate in a car, and I'm really seeing it now that I'm editing it.
Yeah.
When you talk in a car, you really talk because they're up front.
Oh, interesting.
There's kind of a cool openness because you're not looking eye to eye with anyone. There's some weird outcome of not staring at each other while you're talking, which is it's just different and interesting.
Cool.
It's so car talk. Like, as soon as you're hearing it, you're like, yeah, that's a road trip with friends, or that's
Yeah.
driving to go get food with friends. That's what it sounds. It just
Yeah.
has a
Let it
very
rip.
specific sound.
That's fun.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I like that.
Very excited. I just remembered part of why I don't.
Like peptides?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or what part of what's bothering me
Yeah.
is obviously it's about me.
Sure. All
With-
things that
yes.
bother us are about us.
I feel like I'm scared that nothing is real. Like there's nothing basic that we can all touch down on anymore
Substantive.
as real as reality. Just
Uh-huh.
like I mean, in the news, in personal life, in everything, it's like, is there anything we could all agree on?
Yeah.
And it's starting to feel less and less and less so. And that scares me.
Uh-huh.
It makes sense.
It's weird.
If
I mean, I
I
don't know.
were you, I might feel like, fuck you, white people. You already hit the lottery and now you want more.
Oh, that is for 100% part of it too. Like
Yeah.
when I'm thinking specifically about some of the people, I'm like,
Now you want my
you're
skin
gonna
tone?
literally. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, you have been happy to be superior to this your whole life, but you're gonna pick and choose the things you like about these differences and take them on. But you're not really different. So you don't have to deal with the negative side of it, but you get the positive.
Well, that's
side of it.
specifically with making yourself black.
Skin color, yes,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
big thing. Like, oh, I like the way it looks, but I don't want to be like marginalized. I would have liked to have been lighter, and I couldn't do that, right? So there's a part of me that's like, so you guys can't do that. It's not fair.
Uh-huh.
It's just not fair.
For me, the ethical line in the sand is if you're going past what you just naturally look like, that's dicey.
So you can get August tan, but
Exactly.
nothing
like
more.
what you really like. You could just decide to go to a tanning booth. No one would be mad about someone going to a tanning booth.
Yeah, that's true. But that feels temporary. That doesn't feel...
So is this peptide. It doesn't permanently turn you.
So she has to do that
She has to
like
keep
Oh,
it
she's
again.
on a horse dose of that thing.
forever?
Yeah. Until she decides she wants to be white again.
Yeah, exactly.
When she doesn't
Which will
like-
probably be soon.
Exactly.
Yeah. There she is,
there
Aaron.
she is.
Oh, God.
I know.
Can you fucking
Right?
believe that? Also, she has like triple H titties, like
Yeah.
fake.
Oh.
So this notion that she's like on the savannah trying to be Maasai and she has these enormous bolt-ons.
Oh.
It's just wild.
Wait. Okay. I know I'm behind. I have so many questions.
Yeah,
No,
it
go
is.
ahead.
Her hair.
I know that's
Right,
what I
the
said.
hair is very confusing. Now, if there were a peptide that I could take that would give me thick hair, I would do it in a second.
You don't get to.
Or do I? Maybe
No.
I will. I'm already putting a topical on to try to keep it as thick as possible. And that's not a problem. It seems like the difference is like whether it's external or internal is like the
That is a
tipping
difference for me. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is changing like cellularly, which
Uh-huh.
I think is bad
Yeah.
or unfair.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
I don't think there's much going on with this talk outside of Los
I was
Angeles
gonna.
right now.
Okay, that's a good question I had.
I'm
Yeah, maybe
joking.
this is like
and when I say that, I just mean in Michigan. I
Yeah,
haven't heard
I
one
am
person
curious
talk about
about
it.
that.
well, no, this is likely a conversation that will be happening in the rest of the country in a couple years.
Yeah,
just like
exactly.
every other thing that starts here. Minimally, we would agree these are really kind of arbitrary lines we draw everywhere. I
They are.
draw them too.
They are.
I draw them too. Like, yeah, I think me going and getting facial reconstructive surgery and getting Brad Pitt's nose and stuff, for me, for whatever reason, that is a betrayal of who I was born to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then taking testosterone and eating lots of protein and working out, that's not to me.
Right,
And it's just,
right.
I decided that,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's
Like I want Brad Pitt's body in Fight Club, and I'm happy to go pursue it in any way I can. And I would not be happy trying to pursue his face in any way I could.
Well,
and
you're
that's
not
just
trying
so
to
interesting.
pursue it. You wouldn't. Well, maybe you would. You wouldn't like go get surgery if there was a surgery.
I wouldn't get it to
You
be
wouldn't
jacked.
do
No, I
that.
wouldn't get like calf
right.
implants.
Exactly.
Yeah. So right, there's some weird line where my muscles also have to be real.
Yeah.
It's all so arbitrary.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It is. But it's just feeling like there's really just shaky ground everywhere,
Uh-huh.
and I just don't know what.
Well,
I
and
I just need to be. What I need to do is just get very clear with myself of what
Mhm.
matters to me. Like it doesn't. Whatever everyone else does is what everyone else does. That's fine. But I just need to like sit with what I.
And by the
believe.
way, this is the tip of the iceberg. Like this is
Mhm.
what's going to happen in cascade fashion
Mm-hmm.
over our lifetime.
Yeah, I know.
Like the stuff's coming out hourly.
Yeah,
You're
I
like,
know.
what? They can do that? What? They brought back dire wolves today. I don't know if you saw that in the news.
From Game of Thrones.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Those wolves that are referenced in Game of Thrones, they got DNA off something and they've brought them back.
They're real.
Big ass wolves.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I mean, they're not going to
but
be.
again, it's like, then what are we going to do? Bring back a dinosaur?
I hope
No.
so too.
Yes.
You guys are
I want
not,
a
you haven't
baby
learned
one for my
anything
room.
From any movie.
What kind do you want your?
I want a baby
Is that it?
brontosaurus.
Yeah.
Oh. Have you ever heard Aaron say that?
That is a cute. Yeah, I have.
He does it so
I
good.
know.
We
I
do
love
one,
it.
Aaron.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Did I do that?
It's like a synthesizer's in his throat.
Okay. Monica Lewinsky. Facts.
Monica Lewinsky facts.
Okay. What does it mean for Mercury to be in retrograde? In astrology, Mercury in retrograde means the planet Mercury appears to move backward in the sky from Earth's perspective. And astrologers believe this period can lead to miscommunications, travel delays, and other challenges related to Mercury's domains of communication, travel, and technology. During a Mercury retrograde period, astrologers believe that communication can become more challenging. Oh, I already said that. Sorry.
That's proof of it.
We are probably in retrograde right now because it goes into retrograde roughly every 30 days, and each retrograde cycle lasts for about 3 weeks. So we have very few days where we're not in retrograde, it seems, which I don't understand that part.
It seems like it'd have to be exactly 50-50. It's going to approach as the exact same amount of time it retreats.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it either, but astrology doesn't make sense. So that's why it's consistent with astrology a little bit.
Sure.
That makes me think Aaron's daughter's born on leap year.
Oh,
so she's
that's
only,
so rare.
She's only 4 years old.
Oh, no, she's not 4 yet.
Oh, she's not.
Yeah.
She's driving, but she's not 4 yet.
Yeah.
Well, what is that on her license? 4. But they let her drive.
Holds a rattle for her picture.
That's so cute.
Yeah,
she'll
she'll be
4.
Oh, she used to hate that when she was young, but she has embraced it fully and loves,
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
I would feel
It's
very
unique.
robbed that 2 years in a row, your birthday doesn't even pop up on the calendar.
Yeah.
I know, but you're so unique.
Yeah, she's embraced the uniqueness.
Yeah.
It used to be though, because she's the baby, and so they're like, "You're one."
Yeah,
And,
you would make her.
Like that's all you gotta say is "You're one." Like and they can say it for 4 years to you that you're one. So
That's tough.
she would cry and hated being one.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
It's going to really work in her favor the older she gets. She's going to be 16.
Yeah,
when she's
50.
80?
Yeah. How have you liked your new tattoo?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, good. Yeah, good. Because it was a last minute decision.
It was. I mean, why the hell not?
Yes.
I'm very excited that you and I got matching tattoos.
Me too.
I've told a lot of people, just too cute.
Just too cute.
When we're together, it's just two cuties.
Just two cuties. That's what it stands for.
Does anyone think it has to do with Jesus Christ?
Not yet.
Okay.
But it can in the right company. It means.
It does now.
Right?
What would it mean? Jesus to Christ.
Jesus to Christ.
Yeah. Two.
Well,
I love Jesus twice as much.
The second coming of Christ.
Second coming. It's all about the second coming.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, it's the sequel of JC.
Oh, God.
JC2.
So you're, oh my God, it's claiming that you yourself are the second coming.
No, just you're declaring, I can't wait for this.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Number of married people in the United States in the 80s versus now. In 2023, there were 62.18 million married couples in the United States. This is an increase from 40.2 million married couples in 1960. While the number of married couples in the U.S. has increased in the past few decades, this could very well be just due to a population change. Since the U.S. population has been increasing, the marriage rate has decreased significantly since 1990. In addition, the divorce rate has almost halved since 1990. Oh,
That's kind of good news. So less people are getting married, but more people are staying married.
Yeah.
A higher percentage are staying married.
It says-
I guess that's a silver lining.
despite concerns that more people are getting divorced than in years past. Okay, now, did Molly Ringwald marry a Beastie Boy? No.
Did you think that?
No.
Okay.
Okay, now the
Not Mandela effect.
correct. The Menendez brothers, Eric's 54, Lyle's 57, Monica's 51. So she missed high school with Lyle,
But was there for
with Eric.
a year or two.
Monica Lewinsky went to high school with the Menendez brothers.
Wow. Can't
Isn't
wait to
While
hear
it
this.
happened-
That's how Stinchcomb came up.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
okay.
can you imagine going to high school with that circus going
Right.
on? Because he was still the younger brother was still in high school, right?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Scary. Well, that's it for Miss Monica.
Oh, it was
Do you think
lovely.
Hermione hangs out with Monica Lewinsky?
I hate to say this because I really do like Miss Lewinsky, but I prefer my mom, Monica Padman.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. She's a very good mom.
I do care deeply for him. Even though he's an old man,
That's
think.
okay. Everything's always
Sometimes
okay.
I don't know when he's here and when he's left, you know?
He's always
Yeah, he's
I
always.
very rarely leave my apartment. When you find a place you like where I'm at in Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, USA, you stick around.
Yeah. All right, that's it for Monica.
All right. Love you.
Yay.
Love you, Aaron.
Love yous.